Welcome to the Geek 'em Up podcast, where today we'll be talking about Black Ops 4 fiasco that's been going on recently, what games we've been playing recently, Game of the Year nominations, and our segment called Hit or Miss. I am your host James. And I'm joined today by Ryan
Hey, what's up?
and Anthony.
What's good?
All right, Black Ops 4.
Oh man, dude.
Wants to start that one off.
I'll
I feel
gladly
like,
start with
Anthony,
this.
you should.
Oh
You
my
should
god,
start
this game. Don't get me wrong, man. I love Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 is like it brought back COD to the map. You know, like
Yeah.
COD was so
Scanning all
like
frequencies.
it was going downhill, but now like all the big streamers are playing it now because of Blackout and all that. Like, the game's great. I'm not gonna lie, but there's stupid attachments in this game that shouldn't be in the game because it's just.
You're just being over dramatic.
No, I'm not being over dramatic. It's just the dumbest
Yeah,
thing
you
I've
are.
ever seen in my life. Like, what is
Let
up
me-
with this
let me-
flashlight, like, taking up
let me
half
ask
the
something
map or half
real
your
quick.
screen?
Let me ask you. So I know you have a problem with the strobe light or flashlight, whatever you want to call it. I know you have a problem with that. Is that the only attachment you have a problem with?
Hard point.
I actually have problems with certain attachments myself.
Secure the objectives.
I think
Hard point
the
located.
4-round burst on the swordfish is a kind of an overkill.
Hostiles have the
It's like a
hard
one
point.
burst
So
thing.
this is pretty good. But nah, the only problem I have is grip 2,
Agreed.
especially on the ICR laser
What does
beam.
that do?
It reduces recoil. Grip normally does, but then grip 2 just makes it so its recoil is reduced even more.
And
So,
so
the
if you
thing is a
combine the two-
laser beam. There's no recoil. I mean, they nerfed the gun already, which is fine. But this thing
Yeah.
literally
Yeah,
is
no,
insane.
grip 2, long barrel 2, stock. Actually, stock 2 is not that bad, I guess.
Nah, it's not that big a deal. But still,
It's just still annoying, like how you can have like 2 different tiers. Especially high cal 2, that thing's stupid.
Why does the item shop look
Uh,
like
but
item shop is
honestly, I feel like the strobe light's the only thing I have a problem with, and I like how they nerf 9bangs. It's a little bit still
Yeah, good
broken, a
move.
little bit, but it's still,
I still think yeah.
yeah, it's
better.
good. Yeah, it's,
They should be out of the
Better than what
game,
it-
but they're better.
oh yeah. Oh, I love how they took it out in Blackout. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it, love it. love it.
Needed to happen.
Like, 9bangs were probably the most annoying thing in Blackout. Right now, I feel like they just need to add guns.
There's
Yeah,
a
we-
clear fix to the 9-bang problem with Ajax. It's remove the 9-bang from the game and
Put
replace it with
concussion.
smoke.
Or yeah, yes, agreed.
There's no
100%.
smoke
Yeah.
in the game.
Yeah. I think there's only smoke in
Especially
Blackout,
for-
right?
Yeah, there's no smoke in multiplayer. They already have it in Blackout. It's already in the game. All you have to do is replace the smoke with the 9-bang, or like replace the
Agreed.
9-bang with the smoke.
Yeah, I
In
agree.
competitive, like specifically, dude, smokes aren't in the game. It just seems like it just
Exactly.
removes-
Like, I
like,
feel
you can
like,
control the
Right.
pace.
yeah, I feel like it'd bring like more, like
More
tactical.
slows
Yeah,
down the game
yeah.
a bit, and it's way better. Right now, it's just
It's just like, oh, throw a 9-bang and just push them because they're blind. Especially if you blind 2 of them, like,
9-bangs are dumb.
yeah. Cluster
I feel
grenade
like there's
look
Why
enough
kind of
can't
annoying.
stuff
I
in the
move?
game. I feel like there's enough stuff in the game that kind of like blinds you, because there's like the Tempest thing. There's like that little mini cart where you have to like press square in a certain amount of time. There's the concussion grenade. There's the flashlight. Like there's just a lot of stuff that seems to blind you in this game.
There is a lot of. The problem is that I get blinded. The problem is that I can't do anything while I'm blinded. I can't move.
Yeah,
I
like you can't even reload.
mantle.
Like, what up with
I
that,
can't
man?
grapple away. I'm stuck. You're literally a sitting duck, and there's nothing you can do because someone sends a cart.
There was
Like I don't mind
something
the
in
cart.
this last like big up. They did something to that when you're blind. You're able to do something now.
Hope so.
I can load up the patch notes. I think if I can find any, we'll talk more with that update later.
But
But
I do, however, like Nuketown.
Oh,
Overdue.
I think you just hit Anthony pretty hard there.
okay. No, don't get me wrong, dude. Nuketown will forever be one of my favorite maps ever. It's really fun. But in Black Ops 4, dude, it's terrible. The spawns are annoying. Like you
That's
spawn
not
right
just
next
my
to.
fault.
That's
No, I
just
know
the
it's not.
game
I
right
know it's
now.
not the map's fault. I'm just saying, like right now, Nuketown's not fun for me because of the spawns. Like spawns are probably like the worst problem in the game that they should fix right now.
The newest patch actually did address spawns. You spawn out a lot more now.
Yeah, I know,
Mhm.
but it's still constantly annoying that you get spawn trapped, or especially what James was saying like earlier when I was playing with them. He like you could be spawning in one spot, and then they just place one of those tactical drones, and you just spawn right next to them, so you don't spawn
No,
out.
that is true. But I mean, I feel like that's still some element of strategy if you're able to actually get.
Yeah, I get it. It's just it's kind of annoying that you could just be getting spawn killed like 20 times while they're in your spawn. You don't spawn out.
I got you.
Yeah.
But other than that, I feel like the game's great. Like this game's really fun. I'm genuinely
Just
playing it
no,
so much
Multiplayer's
more.
fun.
there's no
Zombies,
rants
though.
about zombies or blackout.
Oh, yo,
I
you-
have
nothing.
I have my gripes with zombies and
Yeah.
the fact that they just seem to not care about zombies.
I
Talk
mean,
about-
did
James,
I
talk
mean,
about
have you read the patch notes for this
Yes.
new update?
Yes,
Okay.
I literally read for 10 minutes about how they fixed different crashes.
60
It's just-
plus crashes.
blue screen fix, which is awesome, and I'm glad they finally did that first before adding content. But
Yeah.
still, like, you come into the day, right? You log into Black Ops for the first time of the day, and you can upgrade your tier list from playing Blackout or playing multiplayer. You get your first win in the multiplayer, right? And you get your tier list upgrade of the day, or you go get a merit in Blackout, right? There
Right.
is nothing for zombies. Where's
Yeah.
factions?
Exactly, I agree with you. Like
Where's
everyone's
my rewards
overlooking
for playing?
zombies, and like zombie has like the biggest community.
They're not giving me the stuff they told me they were gonna get.
Yeah, it's kind of I don't know. They
I was
definitely
promised a lot of
should.
items, and I don't have half of the stuff.
Wait, well,
What am I supposed to do in zombies right now?
can't
I
even
can
do
either
the
do
Easter
a
egg
first
right
room
now.
challenge. I can maybe do an Easter egg, or what? I can just go for a high round and then wait for my game to crash.
Yeah.
And I get they fixed the crash, but it's not perfect.
Right. I do wonder, like with these new things, like the factions or like the daily, weekly, and/or monthly challenges that they're gonna add. Will those just be in like the little hot fixes, or do you think you'll have to do like another big update before those come in?
Don't know.
Because those seem like big update things.
Honestly, I'm not too sure. I mean, it depends on what they add. And how? Wait, it all depends on why am I lagging? First of all, second of all, it depends on what it is. Oh no, not the dog.
I mean, they have
Um,
a thing here, like in the patch notes, because I just have it up in front of me, saying like we'll be able to provide more concrete details on upcoming zombie features in future community updates, like including the authenticity stamp system, daily challenges, host migration support, split screen improvements, and more. But it's just like we don't know when those will be.
yeah, for all we know, I'll get that when Black Ops 5 comes out. Like, cool. I get to go and keep track of my stats after no one cares about the game.
The thing with like like these games, and I don't think Treyarch is the only company that falls on this. Like they all kind of do. It's just like once their game ends, or like the next one comes out, they just stop caring.
I disagree.
Like I mean, no, I mean like, World War II. Since BO4 came out, they haven't done shit for that game.
Well, that game was garbage.
Okay, but Treyarch's different. Treyarch still has content in Black Ops 3.
Apparently,
Yeah,
from
they
what I've
do.
heard, as of this moment, apparently it is impossible to do the Golrod Easter egg. It's actually flat out impossible.
Yeah, that's broken.
you can't.
that's-
Like you
I don't
actually
care
can't do it.
I don't care enough. I don't care if they fix it or not. I have other priorities right now. I'd rather them
Anthony,
make sure they
you
have
can't
this
go do it?
game working and fixing than being able to go redo a Golrod Crovey Easter egg that I've already done 10 times.
Oh, James, we can't do it anymore.
I know. We can't do it.
Bruh.
What the fuck?
All right. So let's not. I mean, if we want to continue ranting about BO4, we can do that later. But for now, let's talk about the big stuff that they've added into the game this week, like Nuketown, which I mean we don't have to talk about more. But
Nuketown
one
is
more thing-
gorgeous.
one more thing I'm curious about with your opinions on Nuketown, the way it looks.
Gorgeous. This is exactly what I wanted. I was sick and tired of Nuketown looking identical. Same layout, completely new and refreshing look. I love what they did with it. I love the snow. It's so bright. It just looks good. It looks different. it looks like I'm playing on a new Nuketown. It's like Nuketown for the first time.
Anthony,
If
what do
they
you think
gave me
about
the
it?
same old Nuketown again, I would have been pissed.
I don't really mind it. It took you a little bit to get used to. I don't really.
I
mind it,
definitely
though.
agree with with what you're saying, Ryan, where it's like it feels like a new Nuketown. But in terms of like overall appearance, I still think BO3s might be my favorite.
BO3s is literally Black Ops 1, except they didn't make the grass tall.
And they added
And it
wall
has a
runs.
sign on the side that's like futuristic. Cool.
I just think it
This
looks
one's got a
cool.
train.
I know.
And at the end of the round, it's a whole different thing now where the nuke silo opens up in the middle. The whole map blows up. It looks cool. I love the snow. Like, Black Ops 1 Nuketown will always be the best. It's the original. It looks good. Black Ops 2 Nuketown was literally Black Ops 1 Nuketown. Black Ops 3 Nuketown
Yeah.
is literally Black Ops 1 Nuketown, just futuristic. This is at least different.
Yeah.
I still think like the Nuketown that will hold like a special spot in my heart would probably be BO2s, but that's also because that was the first version of the map that I played.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I don't hate Black Ops 1s by all means. I like it, but I just like the
There's-
others overall.
Nothing quite like going into Black Ops 1 Nuketown with either an L96A1 or the FAMAS or the Galil.
Oh, the FAMAS, bro.
The Galil,
Blast.
dude.
Yo, all right. Question for both of you.
Hmm?
What's your favorite
Hmm?
COD ever?
Favorite COD?
Yeah, your favorite Call of
Black
Duty.
Ops 2.
I'm about. Damn. It's a tie between two. Damn it. I'll say it's a tie between Black Ops 2 and MW3.
Black Ops 2 and COD 4.
Okay.
OG COD 4 or remastered?
OG COD 4. They ruined remastered COD 4.
They did
But that's
they did ruin
another
that.
topic for another day.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about that now. But
Nah.
That's not-
COD 4 original and Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 because I played it the most. COD 4 because it was perfect.
Okay. My favorite
Anthony, what's
is
yours?
Modern Warfare 2 because that was like the very first COD I played,
Yeah.
and Black Ops 2 because Black Ops 2 was the first game that I actually went Mass Prestige in.
It's like I agree with that with BO2. Like I played it the most for Max Prestige and that. Like that was just the one I overall like I could play any mode and like
Yep.
it. But like MW3 for me, like it holds a very special place in my heart because it was the first one I played, and I just don't see anything like bad with it. Like
Everything
I
was
love
wrong with
the multiplayer.
MW3.
No,
Everything was wrong with it.
no.
Bad map design, poor weapon choices. It was good, but the
is.
multiplayer was stale, boring. All the maps were just in like some suburban city area. There was no good gun variety. Name the good guns in MW3.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember the gun names. I like the M41 and the M16.
There's two options:
ACR.
ACR 6.8 and the MP7. That's it. And you can use a Bear 50 cal and be a troll, or pull out riot shields and sit in corners. That game was not good.
And yet it's the best-selling Call of Duty game.
Sure about that one, dude?
It sold the most copies.
I don't know how true that statement is.
It might have changed by now, but
There is no way
most times I see it.
MW3 is the highest selling Call of Duty game. Not a chance.
I will literally look it up right now. While I'm doing that, let's go back to BO4. For Blackout, we have the Bowie knife.
Yeah, don't care.
It's one to kill. I'm just saying the stuff that they added.
It outsold Black Ops. Holy shit. It is the
You're looking at-
highest
oh, you're looking at it?
units. Yeah, dude, they
Damn.
really wrote that. Whatever. Doesn't mean it was the best one. That
Thank
everyone
God.
just rode the MW2. Everyone rode they rode the MW2 hype train and assumed it would be good.
They did.
And it wasn't. Now, however, MWR was low as shit on the sales. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, you had to buy Infinite Warfare to get it. I mean, then they made it solo.
World War II got outsold by Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, people probably bought it so that they could buy MWR.
MWR literally is so down the list.
Modern Warfare.
Well, I mean, yeah, you had to buy Infinite Warfare to play it.
I
COD
hated
4
Infinite
is-
Warfare.
Yeah.
I actually thought it got a lot bad rap. Multiplayer pubs are boring, but
Yeah, that's,
It's like
that's all I played.
the thing.
I used to play only multiplayer at the time, but so I didn't
Yeah,
really
it's
like
like-
it.
all right, let's move on now. Let's get off of
Okay. Alright. Last thing for Blackout, just mentioned. I believe this is a limited time thing, but zombies are spawning on Nuketown Island.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't do that from the start, though.
Yeah, same.
Nuketown Zombies is coming.
Is that confirmed? That was in the.
Yeah, it
that
was
was
confirmed.
Official leaks that Nuketown
Yeah,
Zombies is
it
coming.
was,
They
yeah,
have
it
no
was
date,
leaked,
but-
yeah.
Damn, I really hoped they would have both multiplayer and zombies would have
Nothing
gone at the same
confirmed.
time, but no, just now.
It's fine, whatever. Next topic. What are we going on to next?
I mean, do we stop on BO4? Because I still have some more
Yes,
stuff here.
I'm done with BO4.
stop
We've been
it?
talking about BO4 for so long.
Yeah.
All right, so what have we been playing recently?
Who wants to go
Black,
first?
Black Ops 4. Before Black Ops 4 came out, I played Spider-Man. Spider-Man was my game. Not gonna lie. The way to
I'll
go.
phrase it like this: What have we been playing that's not been Black Ops 4?
Spider-Man and Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
And how are those games?
Spider-Man, I love it. Assassin's Creed, honestly, it's not that bad. It's better than the other Assassin's Creeds. I like it. And I'm like a huge Assassin's Creed fan. And I actually really like if you spent like $100 for the game, they gave you Assassin's Creed 3. The one with the
Good
like
game.
the American War. I love that one. That's literally the only
That's
reason
a thing?
I spent the $100. Yeah.
Didn't Far
Assassin's
Cry
Creed
do
3
something
is
like
like-
that?
If you bought Far Cry 5 and pre-ordered it, or the $100 version,
got
you got Far
3.
Cry 3. Which is like one of the best games ever, Far Cry 3, by the way. But that's
Yeah, I
also
played
for
Far
that,
Cry 3. It's fun. Oh, you actually told me to play it. It was really fun.
yeah, good game.
It was really, really good. 100%
Great
right.
story.
Yeah.
Ryan,
no,
what have
I
you
love
been
it.
playing?
Well, I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Red Dead Redemption 2. Greatest game of all time.
Great
Masterpiece.
games right there.
Masterpiece. Red Dead Redemption 2, perfect.
Nothing wrong with it.
There is literally nothing wrong with the game besides the fact that sometimes the control scheme can be a little bit clunky.
Okay. James,
But
what have you
other
been
than that,
playing?
I mean, it's just I never run out of stuff to do.
I mean, mainly BO4, but other than that, I've been playing a tiny bit of Overwatch and
Oh,
very smaller bit of Fortnite.
Oh god, not Fortnite.
Well, I've mainly been playing BO4.
For those
So-
who care, I am the biggest hater of Fortnite on the planet.
he is.
It's so true.
100%. Fortnite,
Alright.
man. I don't even want to talk about it, dude. The game's
Yeah,
we're not.
let's just go on
It's
to the
not.
next thing. Game of the Year nominations.
Well, I think you know my pick, but we got ourselves
For-
quite an interesting list actually. It's a very good
For
list
any-
of games.
For anyone that doesn't know the setup, we got Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Celeste, God of War, Spider-Man, Monster Hunter World, and Red Dead Redemption 2.
I think there
Gee, I wonder
are
what Ryan's noticed.
there are 3 games on that list that are just clear standouts to me, and then there's 3 that are on the list because I need to fill spots.
Alright.
3 games.
Celeste.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I
Monster
want to hear
Hunter
it.
World.
3 games that are even in contention are Red Dead Redemption 2, God of War, and Spider-Man. Monster Hunter
Yeah.
World is a cool game, looks great, very good, but it just is not the same level. Odyssey, it's a fucking Ubisoft game. It's not gonna win. It's literally like it's another Assassin's Creed game. Cool.
Right.
Celeste, haven't played it. Probably a really good game.
I don't even know
but-
what it is.
It just
Yeah, it
doesn't
doesn't.
have the recognition of the other titles, and it's not. I guess I don't know if you even classify it as a AAA title.
I don't
I don't think
But I think that there's a clear winner. I think that there is a clear second, and then that there's a clear third. But
Yes, I'm gonna have to agree with you. I think Red Dead's gonna win Game of the Year 100%. Because it's,
Agreed.
Like,
So I know, Ryan, that you either would or already have voted for Red Dead.
easy. Red Dead's the game of the year.
Anthony, what if you had like not what you think is going to win, but if you had to vote for one of these games, what would it be?
Spider-Man.
I'm with you on that.
Well, I'm biased.
Okay.
Spider-Man's been like one of my favorite heroes since I was a kid, so that's why I
Same.
voted for it.
Nah. So you guys want Spider-Man to win, but what do you think
I mean-
he's gonna win?
No,
I
I mean
think
like
Red
I
Dead's
think
gonna
Red
win,
Dead's
100%.
definitely going to win.
I
I'm just
don't.
saying I would vote. I'm just saying I would vote for Spider-Man.
I think
Yeah.
Red Dead comes in second. I don't think Red Dead wins.
Do
Really?
you think Spider-Man or God of War is going to
God
win?
of War.
You know what? I think I'm gonna have to agree with that because everyone loved God of War. There's so much like positive feedback on it, you know? Like everyone just loved
See,
it.
I might be
Red
might
Dead
be wrong
Redemption
'cause
2 is
I
a different
haven't-
situation, though.
I haven't been keeping like tabs on God of War. Does God of War have any DLC with it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Okay.
They added in a whole new like difficulty mode and stuff, and they added in like they've been adding stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
But even if I'm not even looking at DLC and what they added, I think that despite the fact that Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to win, it may have the recency bias effect where people are thinking of Red Dead right now. But part of the problem is Red Dead's too new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think more people have had their hands on God of War than Red Dead. Even though, I mean, yes, God of War is a PlayStation exclusive, which is also interesting that 2 PlayStation exclusives are on this list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
That just shows how big Sony exclusives can be.
But I don't know. I think it'll be close. I mean, will Red Dead win? Maybe. I think they are probably the favorite for anyone who knows what they're talking about. But God of War is definitely a pick that you can't count out.
Right. Do we want to talk about the other, like, stuff, like options to vote for on the awards,
I
or
mean,
just?
sure. If there's any other interesting topics you want to bring up.
Yeah, I
for,
mean,
like,
I'm not going to go
awards,
over
what do we
all of
got?
them.
Sure.
not gonna go over all of them.
Throw in a couple interesting ones. Say the names. What do we got?
So I mean, not like games. I mean, like best,
Yeah, I know.
whatever, like ongoing games. You have Destiny 2, which I find kind of surprising, just because I mean, I don't keep tabs on that. But isn't like their
Okay.
DLC stuff the only things that are
Yeah.
out?
DLC was the only good
Fortnite,
thing.
I'm not surprised they update like every week, every other week.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me. No Man's Sky.
Yes.
That kind of surprised me.
Never played it.
No,
I heard it was a
good
flop
choice.
though.
No, don't talk bad about it.
No, I'm not.
I won't say
talking about
anything
it, I'm
bad just because I haven't played it, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm not talking about it either. I'm just saying. A
That is
ton
a
of people said
game
it was a
that
flop.
gets so much hate, and it's not even the fucking developer's fault. Not at all. It was forced out by PlayStation because PlayStation had them by the balls and was like, you have to release this game now.
That's kind of
And
like similar to what Activision had with Treyarch, where it's like you have to release this before Red Dead comes out.
yes, the only difference though is Treyarch isn't an indie studio that hasn't
point.
ever made a game.
Yeah. But the other two games on for this are Overwatch and Rainbow Six Siege.
I'd vote for Siege.
Same.
Alright,
Love
well,
Siege.
I think Siege is a game
I feel
that
outcasted.
literally, that's a game that went from, honestly,
Zero
pretty
to
bad.
like,
I
yeah.
had it very early, like the first week it came out, and it was not good. It was lackluster, and it
Yeah.
was missing out on stuff that it should have had, and it was dry. But their content cycle and their seasonal events where they release 2 new operators like that all the time, and they're always very good. They keep up with the meta. That game is very good and does a very good job at updating and adding in new content, new maps, patches. It won't win though. Fortnite will win, but
Oh yeah, Fortnite's gonna 100% win. Just because.
Alright, since we can all agree Fortnite's gonna win,
Yep.
what's coming in second?
I
I think it's either Siege or Overwatch.
Overwatch because it's Blizzard.
yeah.
Alright. Best
other-
game direction. So, game studio for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design.
Yep.
So we have a way out on here. I did not play that.
Oh,
Awesome,
love it.
man.
But I know you guys
Love
have.
it.
Awesome. Really good game.
Alright. We have Detroit Become Human. I can definitely
Also,
see why
really
that's
good
here.
game.
Haven't played it.
Is that
Good
PlayStation
block.
exclusive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn, PlayStation knocking out of the park with their exclusives. God of War, Spider-Man,
Yes.
and Red Dead 2.
I think in that list, you're gonna have your 3 Game of the Year nominations. Whatever one wins Game of the Year will not win it, and it will be between the other 2.
Right. All right. I'm not like
So if
gonna
it'll be
name.
between God of War and Spider-Man, per se.
Yeah.
Like, say if Red Dead wins Game of the Year.
All right. And again, I'm not going through all of them. It's just the ones that keep popping up are like, in my opinion, the top ones.
Yep.
We got Best Narrative. We got
Ooh.
Detroit Become Human.
Yep.
God of War. Life is Strange 2.
I haven't got to play it, but I heard it was good.
Spider-Man and Red Dead.
I think we're seeing a theme here, but I'm gonna give Best Narrative to Detroit Become Human.
I keep seeing these 3 games show up a lot.
Detroit Become Human will win it. He's
Oh,
not
yeah.
just gonna have the same 3 guys win it.
All right. We have Best Art Direction, which this might be a close one in my opinion. We have Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Octopath Traveler, Red Dead 2, and this game I have never heard of called Return of the Obra Dinn. I gave my vote to Octopath on this one.
I think I'm gonna have to agree with you. Actually, because I think that would be very interesting. Apparently, I haven't really got to play it, but I heard it was really good. From what I've seen of it, it looks really fun. I could give Octopath it, but I don't know. Yet again, that's one that's really open to interpretation because it all depends on what people like. Some people
Yeah,
like cartoony, some people like realistic, some people like.
I don't even
colorful
know what
and
the
bright,
game
some
you
people
guys are
like
talking about, to be honest with you. Never heard of it.
whatever. Let's not go into too much details. Any other good
Yeah.
categories, James?
I'm just looking. This might be the last one I do just because I think it kind of gets worse as it goes on.
Uh-huh.
This really doesn't have anything to do with games themselves, but the people that, give these characters life.
Voice actors.
Well, performance, but yeah, same thing. So we got. Oh, I'm gonna butcher so many names.
Okay, good luck.
Brian DeChart, as Connor from Detroit Become Human. Christopher Judge as Kratos from God of War. That's gonna be top 3, top 2 probably.
Yep.
I can't even pronounce this girl's name, but she plays Cassandra in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We have Roger Clark as Arthur Morgan in Red Dead 2, and then Yuri Lowenthal as Spider-Man from Spider-Man.
Roger Clark.
Roger Clark.
Well. Well.
Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption 2, his voice acting is so good. It makes the game what it is. You just feel. I don't know if like feel is the right word, but you just can relate with everything. Like
So I'm guessing you two are voting for him. Right? Are you saying he's going to win, or is that who you
Yes.
voted for?
I think he'll win. And that's who I'd vote for.
And that's who you vote for. Anthony?
To be honest with you, I think Roger Clark would win it. I've been watching a little bit of gameplay and like, I think it's really good. Like his voice acting's really good. I'm not gonna lie.
It fits it. It fits the
Yeah,
atmosphere so well.
Fits it like 100%. Like, I've played Spider-Man like, I put countless hours into it. Yuri is it's not gonna.
He's who I voted for.
It's kind of whack. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of whack. It's like, okay, not like it was like monotone, so it was like the easiest voice acting job ever, I guess, to me. But yeah, I think Roger Clark would win.
So, would we say that the top 3, like no particular order, but just saying like the people in the top 3?
Spider-Man, God of War, Red Dead Redemption, and again.
Yeah. Exactly what I was going with. Yeah. All right, so I think we've touched on these topics for long enough. Do we have anything else we want to touch up on before we go to hit or miss?
I'm good.
I'm chilling.
Anthony?
I'm chilling.
All right. So, hit or miss, the segment where we'll discuss games coming out and whether we think they're going to be good or not. Do you have any particular games in mind? Because I have one.
Spyro.
That's already
Spyro. Hit.
Hit.
That's a hit. Alright.
Love Spyro.
New Pokemon game?
Miss.
Miss. Why do you say that?
Because I think they're trying to play too much into to Pokemon Go.
Well, I mean, they're
Agreed.
meant to link with each other. They did say that
I
they
don't
are
care.
working on like a proper next gen game.
Wait,
Gen
Yeah,
4
good.
remaster, please.
do you guys
I
know
don't-
what that Pokeball is for? My brother bought it. I'm like really like confused what it is.
Oh,
So,
I know exactly what it does. James,
if I remember correctly, you can put Pokemon either from, I don't know if it's from either game or like,
it's only from the Go, it's from Let's Go, not Go.
okay, so from Let's Go, and then you can like, what, you walk around, does it level them up?
Yeah, kinda. It
It
works
like
like
levels them up.
Go.
But if I remember, I don't know if you have to pre-order it for this or like just buy it, but Mew is supposed to be inside of it.
Yep, it's the only way you can get it.
Speaking of Pokemon, actually, what do you think about this new Gen 8 Pokemon here? Meltan.
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 Cool for me because I play Pokemon Go.
Do you have one?
No, I can't get one yet because Let's Go hasn't came out yet.
People have it.
No, you can't get it unless you have. It's literally from the game.
I thought
All you
people
can get
have
is
it.
from. No, they don't.
Wherever they don't have
You don't
it.
actually have it. They had that one event thing where they saw them appearing, but you don't actually get it.
I wanna have that game on my team. Not the game, that Pokemon on my team. Like,
I don't know.
Smash, bro. What do you guys think about Smash?
Big.
I can see that's a giant ass hit.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be a hit too. Just asking, you know. Good ask.
Honestly, they're gonna miss.
I'm trying to think of other games that are coming out. Drawing a
I really
blank.
can't think of anything else that's coming out.
Yeah, it's like all the major
Battlefield
games.
Like after,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
how do you feel about Battlefield 5?
I really don't know. I'm leaning toward miss.
Hit.
I think I would have to say miss, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't.
Multiplayer will be a hit. Battle Royale will be a big miss.
Okay, okay, that's fair enough. I think I'm gonna buy it to try it out because I've been seeing people play it. And it kind of like I don't like it, you know. Like,
I've been playing Battlefield 1 again a little bit. I've been enjoying it.
Yeah. Do we know of
I think
any
it'll be
other
good.
games that are coming out?
76 just came out.
yeah, 76.
I mean, I guess we could still say that because it's like just came out, so we can still kind of give our opinion on what we think
I
it will
think
be.
it'll be a hit. I think they'll fix it. I think they'll know what they'll learn from their mistakes, and they'll make it what it is. I think people are going in with a bad mindset. They need to go with an open mind. And
I wanna-
understand that this is not another
I want to
Fallout
say
game.
something, by the way.
Yep.
So this literally just got tweeted out, like just now. Sony is not going to be at this upcoming E3.
Not surprised they're gonna do their own press comments.
I did not know that.
Fine with me.
Yeah, I
So we
prefer
covered
to have-
that. We know that.
E3 is no
Oh, yeah.
longer needed.
I'm curious with this. PUBG's coming out on PS4.
Yeah, on PlayStation, no go for me. Don't
I'm not
care.
gonna
It's terrible on
buy it.
Xbox.
It's
It's
gonna
gonna be
be-
bad on PlayStation.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just thinking of
PC still
So miss.
reigning champ. Yeah.
that game's miss. Okay, yeah. Just Cause 4.
On console. Just Cause 4 will be just like Just Cause 3.
Yeah, so
Nah.
I'm gonna call it.
I'm
miss.
just, I'm just
You might
looking
buy
at
on
the.
sale.
I'm just looking at like pre-order stuff here. The Resident Evil 2 remake.
I think it'll be really good. I think it'll look really good. I think it'll definitely
Yeah.
be good for people who played the second one and want a
Right.
remastered version. It'll do this job.
The Division 2.
It'll be just like the first one.
I
Right.
don't know, man.
Overkill is The Walking Dead.
Bad, super miss. The game's gonna suck. That game looks so good and they had so much potential. Then it looks like I'm playing Left 4 Dead 3.
It's gone.
Left 4 Dead 3. That's what it is.
Love Left 4 Dead.
And this
Me
is
too.
the last game that I'll bring up just because it's right in front of me. MLB The Show 19.
Oh god.
It'll be just like MLB The Show 18, 17, 16, 15, 14.
Actually, I can bring up one more
I'm
just
pretty sure
because
they
I
skipped
just
half of those years though. But
I can bring up one more just because I just realized this. Borderlands 2 coming to VR.
it is
Yeah.
interesting.
I don't know how I feel about VR.
Yeah.
It's cool. I kind of want to do the lightsaber thing. I don't know what it's called.
Beat Saber.
Yeah, Beat Saber. That looks cool.
Oh yeah, that
But-
seems cool.
That and Super Hot. But other than that, everything else looks kind of weird, I guess.
Superhots just seems like so much fun. I feel like if I were to get like a VR headset, like whether it be like PlayStation or just like anything, I still feel like I would do more horror stuff than like anything else.
In VR.
I kind of want to buy a
Yeah.
Vive. I'm not gonna lie.
Oculus.
Really, Oculus? Why?
Because it's just better. There's just more games for Oculus. Oculus has been around longer.
I guess.
I think
Yeah.
it's cheaper.
Nah, I think the Vive is.
Regardless, Oculus is the OG.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still considering that, you know.
Yeah. Do we have anything else that we want to bring up, or do we think we're good for today?
I think we're good, to be honest with you.
So
Covered everything that was perfect.
Yeah. So that will wrap it up for this week's episode. We will be back next week, Thursday, probably, unless something comes up. Yeah.
that's
Be here.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
gonna.
yeah, you're right.
we're
Not
gonna-
next week.
We'll probably do
Or
like.
not next Thursday, anyway.
We should
We'll
wait.
have a
Is everyone, like,
sporadic one maybe on a different day.
yeah, someone like for like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because I'm busy Friday.
I could do
We'll
Tuesday.
figure out a time. We'll figure out a time.
Yeah.
All right. See ya.